We've all been there. You've just gone to a certain place at a certain time on a certain date, then a special thing that you suspected would happen has just fucking happened. Not to mention the fact that you've just seen whatever the fuck it is that lives in your mirror. Been told in detail how you're going to die, and the highly demonic and invincible thing you summoned is headed toward you. Also, your family are all dead. Your friends are all missing, and you're being framed by someone who has access to your bedroom. What the fuck do you do now, sweet protagonist? Well, you've come to the right place to find out. These are simple rules one must follow in order to firstly not become a victim of creepypasta, and furthermore, to come out kicking if the worst does happen. With the help of this guide, you too can merely be a catatonic, traumatized wreck, as opposed to the guy certainly being worn as a coat by some dude who roams a lot. Just keep these simple rules in mind. 1. Mirrors and darkness don't mix. 2. Actually, mirrors are a general no in the creepypasta world. There's nothing more sinister. 3. There is zero chance of survival if you look at the thing that no one else can see or answer its question incorrectly. 4. If you are alone at night in a creepy mental institution, take some time to consider what the fuck you're doing there. Then, if it is appropriate to do so, leave. Avoid going to places where everyone else who went never came back or died inexplicably. 6. If someone stops your vehicle at night and asks to come with you, it'd probably be in your best interest to politely decline. 7. Killing is the last method of survival. Use it sparingly, but without fear. Who was phone is always a good thing to ponder. Also, who the hell answers the phone while having sex with a dead person's sexy daughter? Creepy rapist, that's who. Get a simple .38 revolver, loaded with 2 silver bullets, and if you really feel there is no chance to come out alive of a situation, take one shot at whatever it is that is threatening you. If this doesn't work, you still have the last shot to become a tragic hero with. Rule number 10. Area 51 is simply too well guarded to let you get in, or let any aliens out. Rule number 11. When going to a hotel, try to steer clear of unauthorized areas. If you couldn't resist, but you saw a red thing, take some time to consider the price range and hotel standard on your next visit. Have you ever stayed at a Haunted Hilton? Rule number 12. When booking your hotel stay, TripAdvisor can be an invaluable tool in determining whether your choice is the scene of a multiple murder, full of dead people, or built at the mouth of hell. Local newspapers can also be helpful. Rule number 13. Invoking demons, speaking weird languages, and performing rituals of any kind is considered dangerous. Refrain from doing that, especially around abandoned warehouses, churches, psychiatric institutions, the woods, in your house, in front of a mirror, at night. Rule number 14. When going to a new area, environmental understanding is key to survival. Ask around for cursed places, legends, dangers, and other details. Listen to the local people's advice, and don't be afraid to ask if you're unsure of which attacks/disappearances are paranormal and which aren't. Rule number 15. Always have a Bible next to your bed. Provides average reading material, proof of beliefs, and a really heavy and effective object to throw at enemies. Rule number 16. Don't count on holy water. Get a sturdy vial of sulfuric acid and let a priest consecrate it. Rule number 17. Japanese priests cleanse rooms by waving katana swords around. This ritual is 100% effective if on corporal forms. Rule number 18. If you find 666 messages on your phone, mailbox, email, etc., consider changing the said service provider. Also, don't bother listening to or reading the messages. It's spam. Extra dimensional possibly, but spam nonetheless. Rule number 19. Old pharmaceutical companies can't help you unless you specifically need blood of the innocent, snake oil, or radioactive syrup, which is never. Rule number 20. If you need to sign it in blood, you do not need to sign it. All mainstream governing bodies will accept contracts signed in ink. Bear this in mind if offered deals that seem too good to be true. Rule number 21. Lighthouses are dangerous. Avoid them at all costs. If you work at a lighthouse, consider a career in insurance sales or veterinary care. Have you ever read The Skeleton Key? Rule number 22. There is simply no reason to listen to music that causes suicidal tendencies. Rule number 23. Or to watch films that have strange or disastrous consequences. Rule number 24. If you like to plan ahead and have some money, buy your auntie and uncle a house in Bel Air. Nothing can harm you there, no matter how scared your mother is. Rule number 25. Secret, secluded, untouched places and old buildings are left untouched for a reason. Pioneers never say die, but in fact they do have an unusually high mortality rate. Rule number 26. Before you start swimming in ice-cold waters in a murky lake at the center of a dark forest at midnight, ask yourself, do you really want to travel to an ancient and terrifying city? If the answer is no, then stay at home instead and watch whatever quality programming is available on Cinemax. Rule number 27. On your 33rd birthday, try celebrating in a well-lit house with a company of others. Rule number 28. Refrain from using the one true name for anything. There's probably a reason people gave it a nick. 29. Watching TV static for long periods may be hazardous to your health. Try satellite TV or Freeview to combat this problem. Rule number 30. Get a cat. Those furry little hairballs seem to perceive unnatural phenomena better than us. And if desperate, simply throw it at whatever is about to get you. Rule number 31. Safety in numbers. If you're getting a bit too freaked out, grab a few friends, and any and all firearms, and avoid the area in question. Rule number 32. Cemeteries are bad places, especially in foggy conditions and on Halloween. Rule number 33. Try not to close your eyes. Ever. If you must do so only briefly. If something has moved from its original location in the time it has taken you to blink, it is recommended that you don't blink again until you have dealt with said object. Rule number 34. If you find an unmarked tape which contains file extension .avi, even if it's of your favorite kids show, do not, under any circumstances, watch that tape. Rule number 35. If you hear chanting, run until you're out of earshot. Rule number 36. If you're too old to play with dolls, you do not need to be anywhere near one of those creepy little fuckers. Rule number 37. Legends can offer valuable insight of where not to go camping with your friends. Rule number 38. When babysitting, ascertain the family's tastes and preferences to avoid being killed by poorly selected statues. Rule number 39. Even if you are certain that running will not save you, it's always best to try. Rule number 40. If you go to buy a used video game, whether it's at the game shop or a garage sale, never, ever buy one with a weird looking cartridge. This includes strange colors, ripped off labels with titles written in marker. The latter tends to happen more often than not. For the daring, don't just buy said game to become famous. Your chances of becoming an internet celebrity because of it can only work if you know how to program. Rule number 41. If you decide to buy the used game anyway, rip that son of a bitch out of your console the moment it starts acting funny and take a hammer to it. Rule number 42. If you ever see a strangely new looking doorway with a strange face on it, on a building you swore you didn't see it first, and the building happens to be an old chateau, don't fucking open it. Rule number 43. It's probably best to refrain from looking up on Google the phrase "huskies with grins." You'll just end up having to spread the word. Rule number 44. Never allow someone to take a picture of you with an outdated camera. If it's too late, the only bet is to gamble with death, or to snap them in a photo. That works too.